Hello, all of my beautiful Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign friends. My name is LaChan with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your April 2018 Love and Romance reading. As always, I would like to say thank you so much to those who have thumbs up and liked my videos. Thank you to all of those who have commented and shared my videos. And thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. If you have any questions, you can also contact me at any time through the Instant Go app. The link for that is www.instantgo.com/PowerLifeHypnosis. Both links to my website as well as my Instant Go are in the description box below, so please check those out. Also, you can now book a private reading as well as a future partner reading with me straight through the description box below. So if you are interested in learning about details such as when and where you'll meet your future long-term romantic partner, what this person will look like, how to recognize him or her, as well as a full reading as to how to align yourself with this person, you can do so straight through the description box below, so check that out as well. These are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. If they do not, you can check your moon and rising sign videos as those messages may resonate. And if they do resonate, check your moon, sun, and rising sign videos in order to get a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationships during the month of April. Alrighty, so my lovely Capricorn friends. So for this reading, I'm going to give you the overall energy for your love and romantic relationships during the month of April, and then I'm going to get into two predictions as well as after that some guidance. So let's go ahead and start. Before I get into the cards, I would like to say on the 24th of the month, Cappies, it looks like Venus is going to be in the sign of Gemini, and that's going to be in your 6th house of workplace and workplace relationships. So that will be a good time if any of you have a job environment where that is acceptable. If there's somebody who you've had your eye on in the workplace, that will be a good time to go ahead and start making that happen. Of course, I don't advocate for workplace relationships. Nevertheless, everyone's work situation is different, so please use your best judgment on that. You know, you don't want to get fired or anything, but use your best judgment. But you do have that energy going for you on the 24th. So keep that in mind. Alrighty, so for the overall energy for your romantic relationships during the month of April, I have your 3 cards. The first card is wedding. This situation involves marriage. So it looks like there's going to be some theme around either somebody you are married to, or if you are looking to get married to somebody, this is going to be a theme. Also, I have here, you deserve love. You are lovable, as well as pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So again, we have here a theme about marriage. We have another theme about you being lovable and knowing that you are lovable and deserving love during the month of April. Nevertheless, we have here pay attention to the red flags. So there may be some red flags that are around regarding somebody who you are romantically involved in. So let's go ahead and get into the predictions, and we will see how these themes tie into what is going to be happening during the month of April. So for your first prediction with my Lenormand cards, I have here the Tramp here with the Gentleman, the Mountain, as well as the House. So again, I have the Gentleman, the Mountain, and the House. So taking these 3 cards together, it looks like during the month of April, there's going to be some situation where a male that you are involved in, for example, or this can be you if you are a male, but there's a situation where it looks like there's a male, for those of you who romantically are involved with males, a male may block something going on within your home, within your family situation. So let's see how this can play out. So it looks like there may be a situation where a man may cause some obstacles regarding a family situation. A man may cause some obstacles or some challenges regarding a home situation, or a man may cause some obstacles, some challenges, some blockages regarding settling down with someone, creating a foundation with someone. If you are male, it looks like you may, block or create some challenges or some delays regarding a family situation. You may create some delays, or then you may experience some delays regarding settling down and creating a family, or there may be some challenges for you. So this is regardless of if you are this male or if you are interested in this male, but it looks like there's going to be some challenges regarding, again, settling down within a relationship. It could be starting a family within a relationship, but there's going to be some kind of challenges regarding the home life, regarding family life, regarding settling down and creating a strong foundation in a relationship, or even starting a family. So that's what I see for your first prediction. Nevertheless, with this mountain card, these challenges can be resolved. You can move around this mountain in order to resolve the challenges. So this isn't a total block, a total, this isn't a large, well, not a large obstacle, but this isn't an absolute, blocking, inability to make whatever this is happen. But I do see some delays and some challenges or some obstacles coming for you regarding this male and this home life, this foundation, this settling down, starting a family, this family circumstance. So let's move forward with your second prediction. So for your second prediction, I am using my prediction cards here, and I laid out the cards because on some readings that I did before, I waited until I was on camera to shuffle and pick the cards, and the readings ended up being very, very long. So I decided to go ahead and choose the cards ahead of time so I can just give you guys the messages, as opposed to, the delay regarding picking the cards. So let's see what we have here for the month of April. So in the past, I see a situation where someone may have been holding on to some kind of issues or some kind of setbacks within a romantic situation. In particular, it looks like somebody may have felt or perceived themselves to be rejected, or there could have been some rejection going on. So it could be that in the past you rejected somebody, Capricorn, or somebody rejected you, or you felt rejected by somebody in the past. Now let me say this also. While I was shuffling, I had two cards that popped out, and it looks like some of you are thinking that somebody betrayed you, or you may be thinking that you were stabbed in the back by somebody, or you may be thinking that you betrayed somebody else. So let's see how else this plays in. So again, I see here that somebody may have been holding on to somebody. So you could have been holding on to this individual, or you could have been holding on to some kind of minor issues or some kind of issues that occurred within this connection and these setbacks. So that makes sense because we do have the mountain card here, and the mountain card also deals with challenges. It deals with setbacks, obstacles. So you could have been holding on to that within this connection, and again, this could deal with some rejection. Either you felt rejected, or you may have rejected somebody in the past. And now I see here there was a completion of a commitment. So you could have been in a commitment, and that cycle came to an end. It came to a completion, and that could have led to some dark night of the soul energy, causing you to confront the shadow within. So it looks like this situation was actually destiny. This situation was fated. But I do see this energy going on here in the past. Now the interesting thing is, I have here now the energy of both a soulmate and a divine mate in your energetic field, in your love life. So for some of you, this could be the same person. For others of you, this can be two different people. I'm feeling like for most of you, there's two different people. Like you may have been dealing with a soulmate, and then you also were dealing with a divine mate. So with one of these partners, in particular, one who was a past love. I see here that there's some energy of some trickery going on, maybe some lies, maybe some deceit, maybe some trickery regarding one of these parties. Nevertheless, moving forward, I see here that, let's see. So it looks like you're moving forward from this energy. You're moving forward from codependency to one of these partners or to both of these partners. But you're moving forward to something better. On the bottom of the deck, I do have here that your wishes are granted. So it looks like overall there's going to be something positive that comes out of this situation, where there were setbacks, where there was rejection, where you had to go through a dark night of the soul energy, where there was a completion of a commitment. And you're moving forward towards loyalty and fidelity within your romantic relationships. Now it looks like you're moving forward from this codependency by remaining detached. So you could have detached yourself from these partners or from this partner, or you're just keeping an energy of detachment around you. And it looks like moving forward, there's going to be maybe some hidden feelings. Somebody's keeping some hidden feelings. So this can be somebody else. This could be you. Nevertheless, it looks like there's some hidden feelings that are going to be held and some unrequited love here. So it could be that perhaps you, Cappy, you have feelings towards somebody. However, because you're remaining detached, because you're trying to move out of that codependent energy and you're trying to move forward, you don't fully express your emotions. Or somebody could be doing this with you. And it looks like whatever this situation is, however this situation plays out, it looks like there's some karmic lessons that needed to transpire within this situation. There were some karmic lessons that needed to be learned. So that is the positive out of this situation. So even though there was this difficult energy in the past and there was this dark night of the soul energy causing you to look at, things that you weren't able to look at before, for example, the red flags. It looks like by doing this, it's going to cause some kind of transformation, maybe a transformation in thought, maybe a transformation in feelings, but there's going to be some kind of transformation or even an awakening or even an aha moment where you're going to learn about some karmic lessons. And if you're not seeing the karmic lessons in this circumstance just yet, know that there are karmic lessons. The situation is destiny and it was fated because there was something for you to learn throughout this situation. There was something beneficial that is going to come to you so you can move forward in a better way with your romantic relationships. So again, it looks like the overall theme here is all of this was for a karmic lesson. All of this was for you to learn something. So look for the silver lining. Look for that golden nugget within this situation and know that this situation is going to move you forward in a better way. And your wishes are going to be granted. So that is very good news for you, Capricorns. Alrighty, so those are the two predictions that I have for you. Actually, I'm just going to leave these cards out. I feel like doing that for some reason. Just take the other cards over them. So moving forward with your oracle guidance here, I have two sets of guidance, and then I'm going to pull a postcard from Spirit for your final message to top off your reading. So for your first set of guidance, I have here turquoise, spiritual path, rubellite, passion and purpose, as well as appetite, progress, not perfection. So taking these three cards together, again, how I spoke about karmic lessons and how this situation was fated to work out for your benefit, I have here spiritual path with the turquoise card. Your true beliefs are coming clear to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. So these karmic lessons, the things that you learn, may again cause an awakening or cause an aha moment, cause you to see something that you were unable to see before this situation or before this month. And your path within your romantic relationships, your path as an individual, your spiritual path, however this resonates with you, your true beliefs are becoming clear to you. So it's going to cause you to make some necessary changes. For example, detachment. For example, moving forward from a codependent energy. And then I have here passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. So you know that you're lovable. You know that you deserve love. So it looks like you're going to be moving forward towards your wishes being granted. Moving away from this difficult energy is going to bring something better for you. And then we have your progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you learned. So again, this is speaking of these karmic lessons and you learning things that are going to, as I keep saying, move your romantic life better in a way that is going to suit you better. Interesting, I just noticed on this card we have these two individuals here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like two angels here. Interesting. So I'm hearing, you know, nobody's path is the same towards their wishes being granted. Nobody's path is the same toward getting what it is that they truly want within their love lives. But know that you are making progress towards that. You know, things don't have to be perfect right now, but as you learn, as you understand these karmic lessons, as you pay attention to the red flags, you will be moving forward toward your ideal situation. So it's all about progress and moving forward in a healthy way, as opposed to seeking perfection in your love life in the given moment, because you will reach the land of milk and honey. You will reach the land of nirvana within your love life as these lessons are learned. Okay. I just thought about, in my mind's eye, I saw the serendipity card within this next deck that I'm going to show you. And the serendipity card speaks of, in particular, the card came up in reverse as I saw it in my mind's eye. And the message in this card is, sometimes sometimes we have a situation where we put in a lot of effort, we put in a lot of work, and we expect these situations to turn out in a particular way. However, these situations may not turn out in a particular way. For example, when it comes to relationships, we may put a lot of effort, time, resources into a particular person, thinking that because we are doing so, and because the situation is moving along in a particular way, this situation is going to turn out as we expect it to. However, these things don't happen in certain situations, and the reason for that is because Spirit is bringing you, Spirit, God, universe, your higher power is bringing you these particular circumstances and these particular situations so you can learn something, so you can gain some kind of wisdom, gain some kind of knowledge, or go on a different path in order for you to hit the jackpot. It's like these serendipitous events occur right before you are to hit the jackpot, right before you are to have your greatest wishes granted. So that's the message that I got to say to you guys. Now, from my Wisdom of the Oracle deck, I have here 3 cards and the card on the bottom of the deck for the overall energy. The card on the bottom of the deck is number 44, Thinker in the reverse. So this card, number 44, so it speaks of the need for some angelic healing here. And it also speaks of gaining power. So in order to gain power in your love life, in order to achieve some angelic healing here, know that you may be overthinking a situation. You may spend a lot of time thinking way too much when it comes to your love life. Nevertheless, this may create some difficulties and it may create some challenges within your love life, because this overthinking may cause you to come up with, faulty conclusions or make false assumptions about somebody or this situation. Because again, I saw some contemplation up here, so you're thinking about something. You may be thinking about how somebody betrayed you in particular, because that's the card that popped out. So you may be thinking that you were stabbed in the back. You may be thinking that you were betrayed by somebody. However, the best thing to do in this situation will be to, allow your mind to rest, because again, you may be coming up with some faulty conclusions about the situation. So allow your mind to rest and do something else. For example, do something creative, or, meditate, exercise. Allow the answers to come to you as opposed to thinking about them and overthinking. Do something, for example, creative. Do something that will allow your mind to open, write, paint. Again, meditate, and by doing so, You can allow the messages to and the answers to come to you, and those answers will likely be a lot more accurate as opposed to analyzing everything. But if you have been overthinking, know that I'm hearing your thoughts have not been in vain, and your thinking have not been in vain because, or your thinking has not been in vain because by thinking about the situation, by contemplating the situation, you have allowed a multitude of answers. You've allowed a multitude of perspectives on the situation to come to the forefront of your mind. And now it's time to take a step back and allow the correct answer to show itself. So that's what I have for you for the overall energy here. So the 3 cards that I have for you, Cappies, I have here number 6, not for you. Number 3, Between Worlds, in the reverse. And number 50, No Place Like Home, in the reverse. So let me take a look at these 3 cards. So I'm seeing a situation here. Let's see. We have number 6. So you could be seeking happiness. You could be seeking harmony. And in order to do so, recognize when a person is not for you. It could be time to see and understand and acknowledge that a person, that a situation is not for you. And when that happens, it may be time to walk away onto something better. You know, there are more loves out there. There are more opportunities out there for love. So if a situation is not making you happy, if a situation is not making you truly happy, there's no need to stay in it. You know, there's no reason to, for example, stay with somebody because you have history if they are, for example, mentally, verbally, physically abusive. You know, because you have history with somebody is not a reason to stay. That's one example I'm getting to say to many of you. If somebody's not making your heart sing and making your soul happy, if, you know, when you think about this person, you're not singing inside of you, singing with joy, then this situation may not be for you. You know, if you're feeling anything less than love when you are energetically, you know, resonating with this person, then the situation may not be for you because, Cappy, you deserve love. Okay? You deserve love. So if somebody's not treating you with love, if somebody's treating you like you are less than love, then again, this situation may not be for you because, again, there are many more people out there. And there is an individual out there. There are many individuals out there who are able to give you the love that you deserve and the love that is rightfully yours. So with this number 3, In Between Worlds card in the reverse, this is saying that there are circumstances within your love life right now that, again, are out of your control. Again, with this, we had that destiny, that fate situation where things are written in the stars. So there are things that are occurring in your love life that are beyond your control. So the best thing to do is just sit back and allow the things to unfold and know that Spirit, God, Universe, your higher power has your best interest in mind, however this situation will transpire. And then I have here number 50, once again, No Place Like Home, in the reverse. And I like this card because, okay, we're speaking of, oh, let me say with this Between Worlds card in the reverse, this is speaking of, so moving forward, there's going to be some, you know, progression moving forward. Know that things aren't beyond your control in your love life at the moment. So, or that was an oxymoron, moving forward at the moment, but I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so with this No Place Like Home card in the reverse, this is speaking of changes. This is card number 50. So this is like divine changes coming to you. And the change here would be, when this card is in the reverse, it speaks of, you know, doing what's familiar. And when this card is in the reverse, or when the card is in the upright, it speaks of doing what's familiar, you know, what we know. And when this card is in the reverse, it speaks of not being so quick to do what we've always done, not being so quick to find what is home. So if there is a pattern, if there's a belief, if there's something that you've always done, this card is saying to do something different. Because if you've been doing the same thing over and over again and receiving a result that is less than beneficial for you, now it's time to do something different. So say, for example, an example of this can be there's somebody within your love life and you keep trying to make the situation work with this person, and the situation has not been working out for your benefit. You know, this card is saying to do something different, such as detach. And this can be the karmic lesson, you know. So don't be so quick to find home. Don't be so quick to do what you've always done or do what is familiar, because, you know, in order to get a different result, we have to do something different. And as we try a new option, as we try new action, as we behave differently or think differently and allow our actions to follow, we will find a new normal. We will find a new home that is more beneficial for us. We'll find a new familiar. So that is the guidance that I have for you here. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and choose a postcard from Spirit. I really enjoy these cards because they're very useful. I use them about every day for guidance. So I'm going to go ahead and ask my question, and let's see what messages we get for you, Cappies. Alrighty, so the two messages I have for you are, dearest you, we have a secret for you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do. So if you are willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, see the world from a different perspective, and find answers to questions you might not even know you have. Right now, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all the aspects of it. You need to see to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. Again, that's what I meant about, let's see here. Make sure I don't lose my messages here. That's what I meant with, you know, karmic lessons coming up. And this could be towards the end of the month, keep in mind. But there are things that needed to come out of this situation. Okay, so moving on. Again, right now, whatever's going on, it's important you know that you are not aware of all the aspects of it you need to see to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. So that's what I meant about the contemplation and the overthinking. In particular, the overthinking. Okay, so moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know, or that's interesting, as you keep your mind and heart open to new experiences and a richer existence overall. All of us over here want you to be all that you can be. We're cheering for you. Can you hear us? That message went so well with what you guys are experiencing according to this reading here. And the second message I have for you is, dearest you, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar. I'm getting chills everywhere, you guys. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map that you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's shown up in your life. Yes, This is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. So let me say, as I was reading this, I also got another vision in my head of another card within this deck, which is, I believe, the Observer card in the reverse. And that card speaks of us, it speaks of us only being able to see, again, from our own perspective of the past. So now may be a good time to understand that there are a myriad of ways that situations can work out. There are unlimited possibilities as to how your love life can play out. So sometimes we feel like our options are, only so small because we're only able to see from our lens of the past. But again, know that there are unlimited chances for your wishes to be granted and for you to have a wonderful love life. We love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Oh, I just got chills on that last line. Loving you so, so much. So those are really wonderful messages, I believe, even though it looks like there's some challenges that you're going to be facing during the month of April. It looks like towards the end of the month, or as this situation plays out, everything is going to work out. Again, keep in mind there are some karmic lessons here that need to be made known, that need to be understood. And once that happens, I feel like the energy is just going to roll in a beautiful way for you, Capricorns. So I love you guys so much. These are all the messages that I have for you. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some useful guidance and messages for the month of April 2018. Please thumbs up and like this video if the messages resonate with you. Please comment, please share, please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. Again, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, Power Life Hypnosis. You can also contact me at any time through Instant Go. The links for that are in the description box below. You can also book a future partner reading with me and a private reading with me through the description box below. I love you guys again. Thank you so much, and I will see you all here again very soon for the mid-monthly readings. Bye, Cappies.